Welcome back to another episode of Top Tech Growth Hacks. I'm Alex, and with me as always is Jamie.
Hey everyone. And Alex, today we're diving into something that's often promised but rarely delivered well. Conversational AI that actually, does stuff.
Exactly. We've all seen those impressive demos of AI chatbots. They answer questions, they sound super smart. But then you ask for something real, like reschedule my delivery, and suddenly you're getting a link to an FAQ or told to call back during business hours. That's where most conversational AI projects just stall.
It's the gap between talking and doing, right? An expensive chat window is what the article calls it, and I couldn't agree more. If it can't connect to your actual business systems to look up an order or update a record, what's the point?
That's exactly it. The true value, the real growth hack, comes from tools that integrate deeply with workflow automation. Imagine that delivery reschedule request at midnight. A shallow tool sends a link. A deeply integrated tool checks the system, confirms a new slot, updates the order, sends a confirmation, and logs it in your CRM, all within the same conversation. Huge difference.
That's the dream. And the benefits are clear. Actions taken mid-conversation, not just a reply that creates more work. A single flow from message to resolution, fewer broken handoffs between systems and humans, real-time data lookups so answers are always accurate. And when a human does need to step in, they get full context.
Exactly. So how do you find these magical tools? The article we're discussing today from CogniAgent ranked 8 conversational AI tools specifically on how well they connect to the systems where work actually happens. It wasn't about how good they sounded, but how well they could act.
And topping that list, unsurprisingly, is CogniAgent itself. What makes them stand out, Alex?
CogniAgent is fascinating because they don't treat conversation and automation as separate problems. It's a cognitive AI platform built as one native system. They have conversational AI agents, autonomous agents running in the background, and deterministic automation connecting to your stack. So when an agent needs to do something, it does it reliably, inside the same flow, without bolting on separate apps.
That native design sounds like it's key to reliability. The article mentioned a 92% first attempt success rate for CogniAgent's conversational AI agents, which is significantly higher than standard solutions. That's impressive, especially when dealing with things like adversarial input or language switching.
It really is. Plus, they offer over 2,700 native integrations, so it sits on top of your existing stack. And here's a big one for growth hackers. It's no low code. You can describe what you want a process to do in plain language, and their AI concierge builds an automation canvas. Even better, it's self-serve, starting at $0, with 5,000 credits on sign-up, no card required, and production deployment included in the free tier. You can literally build a working agent and see it take real action before you ever pay.
That's a game changer for smaller teams, or even just testing the waters without a huge enterprise budget. But of course, there are other players in this space, each with their own strengths. Intercom, for example, is great for support teams already using their help desk suite.
Absolutely. And for the really large enterprises with deep backend systems, Cognigy and Core AI offer robust orchestration tools. Then you have players like VoiceFlow for visual builders with Zapier connections, and BotPress for developers who want full control over their agents and custom connectors.
So the takeaway, no matter which tool you're looking at, is that integration depth truly defines AI value. It's about whether the AI can close the loop and take real action, not just chat.
Exactly. If you want a conversational AI that's wired into workflow automation as one native system with proven reliability and a free way to start, definitely check out CogniAgent at cogniagent.ai. Sign up, get those free credits, and see it in action.
It sounds like the best way to test any of these tools is to give them a real task, something that touches your actual systems. See if it completes the job inside the conversation. That's the real test.
Couldn't agree more. And that's all the time we have for this episode of Top Tech Growth Hacks. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll catch you next time on Top Tech Growth Hacks.